All right, guys, welcome back. We have now the official confirmation from a piece of news we talked about the other day, and that was Avowed potentially being delayed because it wanted to get out of just that busy time frame of November, which is extremely busy in those October, November months with games like Call of Duty coming out. Now Stalker 2 moved there, and they really wanted to move away, I guess, from Stalker 2 as making Stalker 2 the premier game on Xbox and Xbox Game Pass that people look forward to in their subscription. And I would say overall, between now and the end of the year, if everything does get released that they said is going to be coming out from first party and then as well as like their third party deals, no one's going to be able to play all these games. So I think actually delaying Avowed just for that reason alone is a smart move. And I've always talked about this when it comes to first party Xbox games and the amount of IPs that they do have. They have that ability, if games are ready, to wait and spread them out and make sure that they are able to give it the right attention and the right marketing to get people excited to want to play it. Because if you release everything at the same time, it's just going to be overshadowed. And now we have the official announcement here for Avowed from Xbox themselves saying so many games coming. As such, we're moving Avowed to February 18th, 2025 to give players backlog some breathing room. Stay tuned for more from our games across Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda, and Xbox Game Studios at Gamescom, including our August 23rd live stream for a look at Avowed. So this is, I guess, the new roadmap for 2024 that we currently know, and then obviously for early 2025. There's still a lot of questions to be had, like what are the release dates for some of these games? But World of Warcraft: The War Within coming August 26, 2024. Age of Mythology Retold coming September 4th, 2024. Aura History Untold coming September 24th, 2024. And to me, you look at those two games right beside each other in the same month, it's like people are going to have to choose which one they play. I mean, I'm sure if you love those styles of games, you will check out both, but you're going to spend your majority of your time on one or the other. So having them right beside each other as well is something you could think maybe it would have been smarter to be spread out. Then on October 8th, 2024, we have Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred. October 25th, 2024, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and that one alone is the biggest release that Xbox has, and it's going to be the biggest release every single year with just the sheer amount of people that are going to want to play it, the overall reach it has, because people play it across all the different platforms and everything, and people will be playing it for a long time. So like if a game comes out in at least a 2 weeks to a month period of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, the likelihood that they are going to stop playing Call of Duty and jump in onto that other game is probably slim to none if they are big fans of the Call of Duty series. Then you have Flight Simulator 2024, which has that official release date here of November 19th. And then Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So here is where things get, the questions arise, right? Like, are these games going to make it out in 2024, these next three, or will there also be delays? Like I said, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle 2024 TBA. We're hearing a December release date, which I think is a good time. You don't want to release that in November. I don't think they're going to want to make that same mistake right now that they have with Stalker and Avowed, because Stalker did get delayed. So I would expect that to be a September maybe or November release date. You don't want it around Call of Duty. And then September, it's far enough away. But then again, there are also Age of Mythology and Aura History Untold. Like, there's so many games, it's hard to put these anywhere. Then you have Starfield Shattered Space, which what we are hearing from rumors right now is that this will be a September release. So it's a third game in September, which makes it massive. And I'm guessing what's going to happen is at Gamescom, they're going to show a trailer for it. And then they are going to announce the release date. And then you're going to be able to actually play a bit of it at the Gamescom booth with Xbox that they have there. So we'll see. That's kind of my prediction when it comes to Shattered Space, but a September release right around the corner. It's going to take up a lot of people's time as well. Then you have Towerborn, which I was thinking this game was going to be out earlier this year, but it never hit that. We still don't know the release date on that one, but that one's pretty exciting for a lot of people. I have no idea where they're going to fit Towerborn in. And it's crazy to think about it, because now we move past Towerborn, then you go into 2025. But this is a real issue, which nobody would have been talking about a couple of years ago. But this is a true issue that Xbox does have. It's how are they going to spread their games out? How are they going to market them and give them adequate attention? Because right now, let's say you throw Avowed back in there, there's no way people are playing all of these games. So giving that breathing room for Avowed to me is a very smart move, which is now moved to February 18th, 2025. South of Midnight is apparently a 2025 release. And I mean, we saw gameplay of it. That game looks so good. It looks like it could actually be that, because they had a nice chunk of gameplay. Doom, The Dark Ages 2025, Fable 2025. So those are 3 right now that have been announced first party Xbox games in 2025. And then they have a little thing there after that and says and more. So what else is coming in 2025, and how are they going to spread those out? That's already 3. They just need 1 more to have a release every quarter, but I am sure they're going to have more than just in another game. If all 3 of those sit in 2025, that's already massive, because those are all 3 major games. If they add another one or a couple of other ones, some smaller ones in between, they really need to select the dates properly. And that's going to be the interesting thing here as an Xbox gamer, as an Xbox fan, as a Game Pass subscriber. How are you going to make time for all of these games? Luckily, with the first party content, they're in Game Pass and they don't go out of Game Pass. So, or generally, I don't think they do. So you're going to have plenty of time to find times to play it. But there is that side of things where sometimes things get oversaturated, which will hurt the actual performance of the game, the amount of active users in the game, the amount of sales, all of that stuff, because there's just too much that has saturated the market at the same time. So we'll see what happens here. But Avowed now is officially delayed to February 18th, 2025. But I'm going to end the video there, guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.